I see though is the back wheels. They're just like this high.
It is Kosey and we are back. We are actually back in another review, but at this point I am actually back in Megatron's little brother right now. Yes, the 2017 Honda SI, the 1.5 liter turbo that I said cannot be riceable again. The owner of the car did put some nice wheels on it. I actually do like it. That is the update for this point, and he's actually thinking about putting on a 1 to 1.5 inch drop on the car. Yes, it is actually going to take away from the stability that it had before, but it's still going to be a really fun car for a daily person drive. Now, what if you don't want an SI? Like, what if you're tired of the stigma that every Honda driver is actually a ricer, a rice pot out of Asia, sticky rice, you know? Alright guys, so we are in a Fiat. Yes, a Fiat, and this thing is absolutely amazing. If you can actually hear the turbos, because everybody knows I freaking love turbos, because this thing is amazing. And this thing is pretty much a go-kart, and it's awesome. Right now we are in the hills of Avon, and we are going to test this bad boy out. And this thing right here is the Abarth 500 with a stage 3 tune and a downpipes. That's why you're getting all the yeah. Woo-hoo! Now I'm gonna slow down just for a bit so I can talk to you guys. This thing actually, if you can believe it, this thing actually hooks really nice. And it is, oh, hold on. The thing what's awesome about this, when you get it tuned, is actually that when you're driving by, it's like you're in a small car. Nobody would ever think that you're actually driving something so monstrously amazing like this. And actually, I have the perfect road just to test out how good the suspension is on this tuned Abarth. Now, the thing is, the 500 is pretty much the same, but with the Abarth, it's a different tune. Pretty much you get a race tune, you get a nice bucket seats. Woohoo! This thing is pretty much a track car. This thing is absolutely wild right now. Now, this thing, I just took it about some turns, and it does have a bit of an understeer to it. Now if you're going up around corners, you do have to be a bit agile to it. Now downshift sounds good, especially with the downpipe. It's a small horsepower range. Yes, that is true, but if you think about the lightweight aspect of it, it is actually around 2,000 give or take here or there on the weight. Now power to weight ratio in that aspect, it's an amazing car. It does take corners really good. And I am excited just to hear all of this. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Really? Is the car's fine? Everything's fine?
Dude, I've probably done that 10 times. All I see though is the back wheels. They're just like this high off the fucking ground, dude.
Dude, you just caught just to talk about, without all the flying cars and everything, honestly, I wasn't even pushing it that much. It's just such a light car, and it's so agile around the corners. It does still have, like I said before, it does still have that that understeer to it, but it still hooks good. You still have to be really nice and agile with it because the suspension is really good. It is in sport right now, which does dampens out the suspension as well. Now, if you're buying the Abarth, of course you're buying it for a track reason and have it just more for fun on a daily basis. But I think this is a car that you can take anywhere, honestly. Ooh. Brakes on these are actually pretty nice as I'm going around some tight bends and corners. They are actually pretty nice. And I know you can hear this exhaust because this exhaust is absolutely amazing. It spits and crackles and pops, which I like and I love, people. Oh my gosh, let me calm down just a tad bit because I am having so much fun at this moment. I'm in Mario Kart right now in real life. That's pretty much what it is. I'm in Mario Kart. Now, there are a lot of things I don't like about it. Like, all of this right here looks like a banana head. Like I said before, granny nipples right here with some big areolas. I will say that. And the seat is uncomfortable. Now, if you can pivot, like I said, back and forth with the back seat, it'll be great. It'll be perfect with the seat. And even though I have hair, you know, I'm no Goldilocks, but I don't like this whole headrest thing. I can't rest my head on it. And one of the big things performance-wise, in my opinion, is that it has turbo lag, and the turbo lag is pretty big. I mean, yes, you have a single turbo, you don't have a twin turbo like my car, but the lag is really like, it's there, and it's kind of annoying because you just want to punch into boost, but you don't have that waiting time. I mean, this is a car for you. It's small, it's compact, you can fit comfortably. If you live alone, this is a car for you. If you know how to drive stick, because these only come in stick, so you better learn how to drive stick. Because if you want an automatic, I'm sorry, my friend, get a GTI. That's just all I have to say. Now, that GTRs are bad, but they have stick. They have an you know, automatic option. So for you beautiful people out there, I'm just saying, you know, get you a nice car like this. I mean, oh, I got goosebumps. And people, with my white teeth, I'm saying bye, because it's time to go. It is time to go.